Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on MENTELLECT Patreon.
Why must we run a mental marathon to align ourselves with Ahmen? Why must we constantly be on a continuous treadmill of intense thought? That's what I'm likening this unto. Being on an intense treadmill of higher thought, or a treadmill of intense thought, let me just say it like that. Being on a path where you're constantly seeing different things, you're constantly being awakened to different things, you're constantly being forced to think, you're constantly being forced to contemplate things. You don't see things as they were at one point in time in your life. You got people that walk through life all of their life. I mean, their entire life, they could live to be 80, 90, even 100 years old, and they never change or evolve in their way of thinking. They've never extended their way of thinking. So now we are on this mental marathon of extension and growth. More mental capabilities are starting to come to us. The understanding of what we're here for is starting to come, and we're only at the beginning of this. We've only scratched the surface of this. We're going to be forced to do all of the thinking that our predecessors, the people that came before us, refused to do. We're going to have to do all of our thinking out in front. What do I mean when I say that our predecessors, the people that, the people that preceded us, that came before us, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? I mean that because our families were all linked up in religion and God and basically anything that they were told, any lies they were told in belief, we are paying for it. We're paying for it, them not thinking in the condition that we're in. In other words, if our people did more thinking and less believing, we'd be in a higher mental space. Clear? If our people did more thinking, right, and less believing, like they believed in the so-called man, they believed in his God, his Jesus, they believed in everything that he taught them, his education system, everything they believed in. They believed in the power of his so-called money, all of the things that they believed in. Our people have indulged themselves in a world of belief, and it hurt them mentally. It hurt our people mentally to indulge themselves in a space of belief.
For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to MENTELLECT Patreon. Go to MENTELLECT Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to MENTELLECT Patreon and join the American Republic.
Subscribe to Ethnic American Channel. Subscribe to MENTELLECT Patreon, and subscribe to the new women's channel, MENTELLECT Presents, the women's channel on Patreon.
And subscribe to High and Mighty Talks on YouTube with NUBEN MENKARAYZZ.